Hello out there. How you doing? Jeff D, AIMC for our weekly health and wellness video. Behind me, Natick Common here, Natick, Mass. Spring is starting to get in gear here. In about 2 weeks, the Boston Marathon will be going right by here. So maybe next week what we'll do is we'll do a video from the starting point. We did that last year, which was really cool. So, what we're going to talk about this week, we're going to talk about supplements. Now, which supplements are the best for you? Now, there are some super supplements out there, and I'll go over that really quickly with you. You've probably heard me talk about this before, right? Magnesium is a super supplement. It's all about mood and your well-being. Magnesium is always great if you wanted to get off meds that have to do with your mood. It's great for blood flow. That's what it's all good about. Probiotics are another super supplement, but you have to be careful with those. I would run those by your doctor, but what it does is it transfers it to good bacteria. So there's actually bacteria that's good for you. So if you were on antibiotics, it's always good to switch to probiotics once you're off those to maintain your immune system. So those are two big ones. You've heard of zinc. Zinc is all about your immune system. You always have a couple zinc with vitamin C to build your immune system. And we talk about that one a lot in the fall, right? Because we start getting into kind of flu season and cold season, right before the holiday season there. I would say, zinc you could take all year round only because you always have to maintain a strong immune system. And then vitamin D, K2. Now, we like the K2. What the heck's that about? That's about absorption of vitamin D. Now, as you know, vitamin D is really key in the fall and winter months because you don't have this. You don't have sunshine. Now, as we get more into the spring, longer days, the sun's higher in the sky, I always say natural vitamin D is the best. But if you can't do that, if you're in a climate that, you don't have as much sunshine, vitamin D, K2 is awesome. Again, your immune system, your mood, it's really important. So those are big ones. So vitamin D, K2, zinc, magnesium, probiotics, and then another super supplement I always say is a fish oil. We have omega-3 fish oils. So those are really good for your heart and your blood flow. And we have another one called OPC3. That's our biggest seller. Isotonix says a lot about blood flow. But again, so this is my next thing. Not all supplements are created equal, and not all supplements are good for you. So you always should take, we have a Nutriphysical that I'll drop the link to here later. You got to take that to see what you are. Supplements are always customized for you. Now, there's always one or two that everyone should take, a multivitamin naturally. Multivitamin is almost an automatic, but anything else is specialized. Take the Nutriphysical that you see, it's free, and see which ones you need. There's a bunch of health questions. They're all confidential about you because you have to always customize any additional supplements to your needs, not the general public. You can't say overall everybody should take zinc, magnesium, everyone should take vitamin D, K2. That's not the case all the time. So that's what's great about the Nutriphysical. Second thing, when you're looking at supplements, you always have to look at the delivery system. Of course, you've heard of pills and capsules, right? And liquid-based. Liquid-based by far is the best because of the absorption. Like Isotonix, basically 95% of all the vitamins are in your bloodstream within 5 minutes because of the absorption. So you have to take something that absorbs better. Pills, capsules, they sit in your stomach. They're hard to swallow. You don't want to have something like that because that's really, you're not getting the full vote. And, supplements are not cheap. So you want to be able to get something that's good for you, has great absorption, and customized to you. So that is our summary. We went over 4, we'll call super supplements. The importance of customizing your supplement intake, according to you, your body. And the third thing, always think about, liquid-based supplements are best because of the absorption. You always have to get supplements that absorb the best, and you'll be very, very healthy. So that is it. And as you can see, it's a little cool here today. I always give that weather forecast. Still a little biting cold, but I heard next week we're going to be in the 80s in Massachusetts. That's amazing. All right, so I will drop the Nutriphysical link here. I'd like you to all take it. Let me know how it goes, and see what's good for you, and then we'll talk about that later. Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com.